Hello, tribe. Let's see. Today's affirmation. I am thankful for my health. I am thankful for my health. Hey fam, so I'm taking a little walk throughout my neighborhood, and maybe it just walking just a little bit too far, but the whole quarantine thing, most of California shut down, including my job. So we are working from home, and I'm very blessed to even have that opportunity to work from home. My son is working from home. Everybody's home, house full, which means it's really hard for me to record right now. Like I said, I'm working from home, but it doesn't give me a whole lot of extra time, because the way it's set up is I clock in like I would normally do. I clock in and I'm on the phones. So like right now I'm clocked out for lunch, and I wanted to get some air, some sun, move my body, my muscles, because it's stiff from sitting in the chair. And I thought I'd come to you guys because I haven't been able to record. So right now I am 82 days into my Loc'd journey. And let's see, 82 days, that makes me 2.5 months. So I am approaching 3 months on my Loc'd journey. Woohoo! And I have to say, things have gotten so much better. The first month and a half was really rough for me. If you've been following me and my journey at all, my scalp was giving me such a hard time with the itching and all of that, which I found out that I was allergic to castor oil. But in the midst of all that, before I could update you guys, I started suffering from extreme dandruff, where the dandruff was just really, really bad. When I say bad, I mean I could, scratch the flakes out, oil my scalp, and then within maybe like that morning, by the time I get off work, it's like I never did anything to my scalp at all. And I would spray my scalp with rose water, kind of get the flakes out, and by in the morning, flakes would be back. So it was like this continuous thing, and I've never had dandruff before in my life. And I'm like, well, maybe it's because I'm stretching out my wash days. And it was just all bad, and it was gross, and I was scared I was gonna have to take my locks out. My starter locks out, because I was scared that my hair was gonna lock with them nasty, yucky flakes in it, because I saw a YouTube video where someone experienced that, and I was like, oh my God, this can't be happening. But I looked on YouTube, and also on my comments when I was dealing with the dry, itchy scalp, a lot of you guys recommended the aloe vera juice. Sorry, my phone rang. The winds are picking up, so I'm hoping you can hear me. So yeah, a lot of you guys recommended the aloe vera juice. I went and got my hair retightened, and I will post a picture here. Scalp was fresh and clean and wonderful. By the very next day, the flakes had already returned. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and place an order for the aloe vera gel. Not aloe vera gel, aloe vera juice. And I bought some aloe vera juice from Walmart, and it's in the big tub. And I should have tried the aloe vera juice originally, because let me tell you that aloe vera juice is something that I used to use on my relaxed hair years ago, and my hair and my scalp loved it. So I mixed the aloe vera juice with some of the rose water and put in some vitamin E oil into a spray bottle. And I started spritzing my scalp, just my scalp, every morning and night. And when I say I have absolutely no dandruff, none. So if you are dealing with dandruff and locks, and you feel like it's from not so much of a scalp issue, but dry skin, definitely try the aloe vera. It worked. When I say I have no flakes, none whatsoever. And I did that for a couple of weeks. Now I don't even use it twice a day. I put the aloe vera spray on my scalp maybe every couple of days, and so it definitely worked. I'm just happy that I'm not experiencing the itching. I'm happy that I'm not experiencing the flaking. Removing the castor oil was such a huge game changer for me, and you guys, if you're experiencing extreme itching, because yes, itching is a part of it, because your scalp is trying to get used to being exposed, especially if you have really thick hair like mine. Like, one thing I've learned, that I'm not going to be one of those people that scalp is always going to be seen unless I work hard at refreshing twist constantly. But I think here my scalp is not always exposed the way I want it to be. Like, I like that slick look, you know the look I'm talking about. But even when I get my hair done and retightened, this is all tight. You can see my scalp, and then soon after, as soon as my baby hair starts creeping out of the twist, you now see that my scalp is really not really seen. So I'm okay with that. I have thick hair, but some of the itching with, you know, comes with your scalp being used to the changes that it's going through, is trying to adjust and trying to figure out what you're doing. So that's normal. But intense itching where it's keeping you up at night, there's a very good chance that you are allergic to something that you're using. So please be very careful of that. If you can't get to the doctors, especially with all that's going on, I don't want to go to the doctor, anybody's medical or anything, unless I have to. I would suggest maybe weaning out certain oils and seeing if you can figure out what is causing the itching, because with a lot of, whenever you get into natural things, you're bound to be allergic to something. So just remember that. So now that I've taken out the castor oil, when I say all the itching has stopped, it has stopped. And I know it's a castor oil because on accident, I had stopped using the castor oil and my scalp stopped itching. And then on accident, when I went and got my locks retwisted, they accidentally used the castor oil again on my scalp, and immediately my scalp began to itch and get inflamed all over again. So I was like back at square one. So as far as the quarantine is going on, before it even started, I talked to my loctician and explained to her that I was going to cancel my appointments because of everything that was going on. Not out of fear that something would happen, but I mean, like, as far as catching anything, but because I knew things were about to change. We already knew how it was going to affect what my husband does for a living, and I knew that it was going to affect what I do for a living. So I felt like, as a mother, this is pretty much one of those times where you want to save the family money. Oh, the lighting is good right here. You want to save the family money. You want to cut back. And honestly, paying someone to wash my hair every 3-4 weeks, over $100-something to retwist it, I can be doing some of those at home. And I was like, well, maybe I can save money there, because I was paying for my hair and my son's hair. So I'm just going to learn how to retwist my hair. And that's just where I'm at right now. I'm learning how to self-maintain my hair. And when all this is over, yes, I'm going to be back with the loctician, because I want to make sure I haven't screwed up my part foundation. And on those special occasions where I have somewhere to go, I want to have one of those really cute styles. I don't know how to do none of those styles. And since this quarantine has gone on, one good thing has happened, and that is everything's getting a rest. Like, this is the first time I have put any type of form of makeup on in days. This is the first time that I've even put a brush to my edges in days. This is the first time that, everything's getting a break. My edges are getting a break. My skin is getting a break. And I'm just taking advantage of it, because when you go to work every day, you're trying to still be corporate, or acceptable, I guess I should say. So I'm constantly twisting my edges. I'm using edge control that's causing buildup. And now I can just let my hair do what it does naturally. I'm at home. So in that way, the quarantine is working for me. I have changed a lot of things in my routine with taking care of my scalp. So I will, add that into another video. But I will say this, you guys, a lot has happened. So I'm going to insert a video clip here of me about a week and a half ago finding some of my budding locks. Yes. Okay, so I just got home This is like a very random video. I just got home from birthday dinner with my family, and I had my hair retwisted a week and a half ago. I know you can't tell, but I did. And she had an updo, and I took the updo down day before yesterday, and she had it in two, like the twist in 2-strand twist. So I took the twist down, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm seeing all the different changes in my hair, and I had to show you guys. And because this is random, I can't tell you exactly how far I am. I'm over 2 months, right at 2 months. I'll put the days of how many days I am in my lock journey, but look what I found. So this one right here, look, oh my, do you see it? Look, it's locked. And the first thing that made me notice it was how short it was, because you know they're supposed to be down here, so, or down here somewhere. So oh my God, it shrunk up, but look, all this is, see that? It's budded here, and just the whole, it looks like a lock. Oh, and then even like the one next to it, it has shrunk a lot too, but it's locked like right in that area right here. And I'm excited because for one, I was not expecting to see budding so soon in my journey. So like if you look at these two, I gotta move down because the angle of this is weird. But like, let's say these two, these are like super swelling. They're like really swelling. And all this right here is budding, like right here. And then even then, like right above the bud is like, it looks like, I don't know, it's doing something like right in here. See that? But this part is budded, and it's like all through my hair. It's amazing. It's amazing. Look, even when I pull, look, it's a bud right there. Can you see it? Can you see it? So I'm excited. The ones in the front, I mean, like these, they're not doing anything at all. Like, look how thin that is. So I'll be happy when these little scraggly ones start plumping up and doing something. And so that was an exciting moment for me. And I think my hair is budding even quicker. And tell me if I'm crazy, because I'm washing my hair more often. And it's almost like it's helping my hair do what it needs to do. So I'm excited because honestly, I wasn't really expecting to see a lot of these changes until maybe closer to 6 months into it. I wasn't, not that because I have super loose hair, not because of that, but in some areas I do have multiple textures. And yes, some areas are in the 3 family and some areas are in the 4 family. So I don't know, I just thought because of the length of my hair and all of the above, I wouldn't see certain changes like so soon. And I recorded that little clip a week and a half ago. I have some areas where this much of it looks like it's locked. It's amazing. And then I even have some like right here, like these. Let me see if you guys can see that. But just from me doing that, you can see swelling up, and they're doing so much. It's amazing. And then I have a couple in my nape that are just kind of like really starting to look like the appearance of locks, like this one. Well, that ain't it. It's in there, just take my word for it. Like this one here, it's just really doing their thing. See how it's budded right in here? They're just really doing their thing. I've also been able to see how they're shrinking. Like you take this piece has completely shrunk, but if you take the piece next to it, look at the difference. And this one stretches, where the ones that's shrinking and starting to lock up in this area, it doesn't have I can't stretch it. So I know that it's locking. And you can look at my hair now and look at all the shrinkage, and a lot of those twists that are shrinking, I can't stretch it. Like, so I know that the whole locking, I don't know what this is, but you guys get it. The whole locking process has begun, and that just really, really excites me and makes me happy. And so that's about it, you guys. I feel like I've covered everything. It's just amazing to me what our hair can do. It's just really, really amazing. And I'm just really excited about this journey, and I have no regrets, especially with everything that's going on. I'm going to the stores, but one thing I'm not going to the store for is for hair products, and that feels great. So, let's see, I talk about everything. I've literally come out here without a list or anything to talk about, but I really think that covers it, you guys. Anyways, I'm going to try to speed up this walk so I can get back home and eat something before I clock back in and get back on the phone. God bless all of you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.